Hi, I'm Josan Wright Callender, the author of the Happy Little Garbage Truck picture book and its educational systems. We've been talking about having encouragement in our way of teaching children and providing them with a positive, powerful mindset. And today, we're going to continue the conversation on encouragement, looking at the first of the component parts that were listed in Y. Joel Wong's article, which was The Psychology of Encouragement, which is a fascinating article. He's very thorough as he goes through each part, looking at the different psychologists, how they look at encouragement. And I just find it really helpful to me as someone who loves to give encouragement to my students. So he listed, I said, four component parts. And as I look at it, there are five because he lists courage, perseverance, confidence, inspiration, and I said, or hope, but hope definitely is one part of encouragement. And as we looked at this at encouragement, we know that it's not something that will tear a person down, which is in this as happens in discouragement. But we're trying to find positive ways to build up the children that we're working for. And as I stated in previous conversations, that it usually happens that you can build confidence and courage by having a child reflect on past successes and knowing that since they did it in the previous experiences and previous situations and conditions, they can repeat that activity in this new situation. And one area that I didn't mention yesterday where this happens really easily, that you're well able to teach a child without it being more of a grueling experience is through play, because it's they can have an activity that say like catching a ball or rolling a ball towards an object. It's repetitive, and with time, they become better at it, and it's fun to do. So I would highly recommend using play to teach children that they can improve on their actions and their activities by these repetitive actions that they're taking in that format. Well, as I looked at Dr. Wong's article, I saw that he said that courage can, or encouragement can be challenge focused or potential focused. And so yesterday, my conversation about learning to read in particular with those repetitious actions that I used to teach the students that I was providing the service to was more potential focused. And when I asked my husband, what did he think courage came from? He said, when you're standing up to something that you know isn't right, and you have to have courage to do that. And I saw that that actually is the challenge focused courage. And challenges come in life. Our stresses that we deal with. A lot of people are having difficulty with the COVID quarantine. We pray that it will be over soon, but we know that it's about staying safe and healthy, but it still creates stress. There could be mental or physical illnesses, the inability to make good choices, and then having to deal with the consequences. It's usually when we face external problems that are challenged. We have a challenge that we're focusing on. So these are the areas that we and our children face every day. But how can we help navigate them through these times, knowing how hard it is for us? I really think it has to do with how we perceive the problem, how we're going to frame that problem, and if we can solve it, or if we can find solutions for the problem. And it has a lot to do not only with our inner perceptions, but also our own level of integrity or moral standards. So, how do we teach a child to stand up to a bully, not cheat on tests, or how not to follow a crowd. These are challenges that I've heard parents have. They've been talking with me about how do I do this? And I know these are challenges that my parents faced when they were raising us. So, I'm thinking about this and reflecting on it. And I think we just have to be ready to guide our children with positive encouragement to instill strength within them because we know that there are times when they're going to face these situations without us being around. So we have to instill within them the strength of character to face these situations and make the right choices. So, we can't hide from situations that are challenging, but we can use those times as teachable moments to ask questions of the children, find out, how they're perceiving it, and to encourage positive solutions. And as our children face these challenging situations, we're actually giving them the tools through these experiences that they could draw on in the future. So we look forward to talking with you next week and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. Oh, and please share and subscribe. I appreciate that. It encourages me, as I said, and it's a great encouragement. Thank you. Bye bye.